Thank you so much, and I really want to thank Primary. I'm sure many people will, but this event is an incredible idea, incredible execution, and I think it's something that'll be around for 20, 30, 40 years, a legendary event, a legendary business social event, and so I really appreciate what they've done. But on a more personal note, it's been very lonely. I joined a Hall of Fame and there was no hall. It was just me. And so I'm very happy that tonight I'm going to have some friends. And so this is now going to become an official hall tonight. It was like a phone booth, but now it's going to be like a hall. And the people who are being inducted tonight, everyone I've known for at least 1 decade, if not 2, pushing on 3. And these are legendary, legendary people who have played such a role in building up this community. And so it's extraordinary. The person I'm introducing is possibly the youngest person, maybe the most important, Julie Samuels. And Julie, I have known for a decade. Fred and I and a bunch of other people got together to put together Tech NYC, and she has been running Tech NYC for most of the time of the last decade. It's an incredible organization. So it has now a $5 million budget. It has 500 companies. And we need to remember that this community, our community, has historically punched way below its weight. Because everyone is focused, we don't have 20 people in government affairs and stuff like that. Everyone is trying to make payroll and trying to build a business, and so we don't have time, and so we weren't at the table. And now, the irony is last year, New York Magazine said that it had a list of the 49, I don't know why 49 New Yorkers who are the most important people you know that you haven't heard of. And Julie was on that list. But the funny thing is that people in this room know her, but more importantly, if I call Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, the mayor, the governor, they know Julie, because that is on speed dial. She is the person they talk to when they need to reach the tech community, talk about the tech community. And in some ways, one of the things I feel the best about is not how much she's accomplished in the last 7, 8, 9 years, but we're only halfway there. Some of us are over the hill and on the way down, but Julie and Tech NYC 10 years from now will be an even more powerful organization, and a lot of it is due to her. So it's not just that during this time, and I don't know how she did it, she had 3 children that just came somehow. I see her all the time because she lives 2 blocks away. She comes to my Halloween party every night. The kids are amazing. She is amazing. Her husband's amazing, and is really contributing to New York. So I'm incredibly happy to introduce Julie Samuels.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm so happy to join you in the Hall of Fame now. I just will say quickly, well, there's a lot to say about Kevin, the godfather of tech in New York, but when I first started having conversations about starting Tech NYC in 2015, I said, well, I would never do that without Kevin Ryan. So that was like just a complete gating function in the best way possible, and I am so lucky for your partnership and your support and your mentorship over the years. It would never have worked without you. This is amazing. When we started Tech NYC, if you told me this room with all of these people, tech is just ballooned here, and it was, in many ways, I have the world's easiest job because this industry is just growing gangbusters, full of interesting, dynamic, engaged people, and I just get to talk about that to people, and that's a really easy thing to do. But I just want to say that Kevin explained very well what Tech NYC does, but as tech becomes inevitably the biggest industry in New York City, the things we get to spend our time thinking about are what that means for our city. What does that mean politically? What does it mean culturally? What does it mean civically? What does it mean socially? And that's really important stuff. And I want to say, especially tonight, thank you to Primary Ventures for this. Because the work I do, the work my amazing team does, which obviously I could never do any of this without them, they're right there. It's not traditional. It's not what you think of when you think of tech. And the fact that you've honored the work that Tech NYC does tonight speaks to the culture of this industry. It speaks to a group of people who care about our city, who care about our state, who care about ensuring that we get this transition right, and I think that is so important, and I just feel lucky every day to get to work on that. So thank you so much to Primary, thank you Kevin, thanks to my team. Thanks to everyone who works so hard every day to ensure that New York City is the best place to build and grow tech companies, but also that the tech industry is really helping to support New York City, the city that we all love. Thank you so much.